Today we are going to talk about Easter Island and whether it was a success or failure.
No, not the island where the Easter Bunny resides.
No, you dimwit, the one that's west of Chile in South America.
Oh.
Anyway, let me give you a little background knowledge on Easter Island.
Ooh, story time.
Yes, story time. So listen here and save your questions in the end. Easter Island was said to be discovered by a single family who settled in and began to farm. When they arrived, the place was covered with trees and very prosperous for farmers to work. Yet, over the years, the farmers practiced slash and burn agriculture, so they burned down woods, open spaces, and began to multiply. Pretty soon, the island had too many people, too few trees, and then, in only a few generations, no trees at all.
That is so sad. I guess overproduction is a bad thing. Wait, so what's going on with the Easter Bunny home now?
Easter Island is not the Easter's home, but I'm glad you asked. Jared Diamond says it best in his book Collapse. He says,
Easter Island is the clearest example of a society that destroyed itself by overexploiting its own resources.
Yes, ma'am. Once tree clearing started, it didn't stop until the forest was gone. Diamond called this self-destructive behavior ecocide and warned that Easter Island's fate could one day be our own.
This is interesting.
What's Jared's theory, or what happened to Easter Island?
Neither. There is something underneath my nail, and it looks like Thomas Jefferson.
And this, folks, is the future of tomorrow. What lesson do you think the Easter Island people learned?
They learned not to abuse the plants or animals around us, because if they fall, we all go down.
Correct. At least you're not all that hopeless.
Hey!
Anyway, most people think of Easter Island as a disaster, but I like to think of it as a success story.
Now where is that optimism when it comes to me?
Okay, so here's my argument. I believe the Easter Island people did not set fire to the trees. The trees did die, but they were due to rats eating the plants. The Easter Island people made do by finding water supply and eating rats.
How could you find success in eating rats?
I'm glad you asked, because maybe the Hawaiian anthropologists, clans, and families on Easter Island didn't fall apart. It's true the island became poor and everything. And yet, say the anthropologists, Easter Islanders didn't disappear. They adjusted. They had no lumber to build canoes to go deep-sea fishing. They had fewer birds to hunt. They didn't have coconuts, but they kept going on rat meat and small helpings of vegetables. They made do.
The Easter Island people had to be strong-willed.
Yes, they had. So whose side do you pick? The success or disaster story?
Success.
I am glad you could look at it in a different point of view.
Yes, thank you for the enlightenment.
Yes, sounding like me more every day. See you next time.
See you.